Hi and welcome. My name is Katrina, and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream season 3 titled The Three Kingdoms. And this episode, I'm so very privileged to have all my three players back and in their seats, ready for more horrific stuff to happen to them, as I am more than happy to deliver. But before we start this shit show, I would very much like them to introduce themselves as well as their characters.
Hi, I'm Tarjei. I'm playing Christopher Masters, formerly Christopher Cohen. 10th generation Ventru. He's currently the prince of the city of Boston, though there probably are more vampires trying to dethrone him than, well, I don't know, pretty much anything else. Yeah. So, normal day work.
Nothing's changed.
Delegaire.
Is it me? Is it him? I can't remember.
It's you.
It's me. Hi, I'm Marianne, and I play Siobhan Price. I am something. I'm a Toreador, and I am Primogen. Hooray! Yes.
Yay.
Yay.
Sorry.
Yay. We're gonna go with yay.
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 And I'm Daniel.
It's a new discipline. Sorry.
Yay. Yay.
I'm Daniel. I play the true fae changeling goblin, known by... Well, if a dare child has many names, this has to be the darest child that's ever been. Because, god damn it. It is the Prince of Daggers, the Autumn Knight, the Keeper of Mothmail, the Keeper of Birds, the Slayer of people, the Keeper of the Door, the so many Giver of Hats, and too many titles.
The
Moth King. I forgot the most important one. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm not stressed. He's not. It's everything's gone to shit, and it's fine. Don't worry. We just get more titles and more problems, and more people.
And for you, dear viewers, information. Daniel, our dear player, knows nothing about last episode. His reactions will be, as you would say, would be very bare and nude and direct. He does not know what happened because we wanted that to be a genuine reaction if it so comes up.
As most of the times, I don't know really what's going on
He's just
at any given point. I'm just happy to be here, and
But you do have many points, and generally shoving it into people left and right and center.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna give our dear Moth King. He's gonna get the great honor of starting this episode. Because time-wise, he needs to catch up just a teeny tiny bit to the other undeads of this world. So
I'm learning what a Nintendo is. No, just kidding.
he's learning what Nintendo is. But before we start with him, there will be a cutscene. If you can imagine the music from Silence of the Lamb, when Hannibal, not Hannibal the Cannibal, but Buffalo Bill is dancing. Picture the music when he's dancing. I want you to all to have that embedded in your mind as the camera pans through the streets of Boston and it burrows itself down through a peculiar bookstore to a secret place for humans, not so much for kindreds. A certain weird someone is dancing to music, touching itself, almost erotic in nature. The fireplace is crackling as it reaches out to it and sees the skin bubbles and almost gets elated by the sensation and starts licking it with a very unnatural long tongue. Behind it, another thing says, "I'll be leaving now, it's done." And the thing that's licking itself, enjoying the sensation of the skin crackling, dancing to the music, It is fine. I will entertain myself for a minute. If you don't want to watch, you should leave. The other thing recoils almost in repulsion, almost snarls, bows. Of course, I will leave. And the camera glides ever so gently through the bookstore and into the night sky and stares at a red star. On that note, Moth King Daggers.
Things are fine. They're
Keeper
all
of the
fine.
door! Prince of
Yeah.
Daggers. The Autumn Night!
Everything's fine.
Shadow, Snow, and Dexter. You feel your healers have done marvels. And you are being, like, not derobed, but re-robed.
Yeah.
But you see your clothes have changed a little bit. Things have been added.
What? Anything particular? Anything that really grabs notes?
It actually grabs the note in the fact that you almost kind of smirk a little bit when you see it, like happily so. It's silk with tales of your doing. They have already started weaving in what you did
Ooh.
in the ropes.
Ooh. Ah, yes.
Dexter just sits there. Yeah, because you did so fucking much, right? Where's my fancy ass robe? Like, I've saved your ass. Can I be keeper of the doorknob?
You know what? Yes, you can be.
Dexter.
You can be the
Dexter
doorknob itself if you want.
No, keeper of the doorknob. The lady's gonna love it. You know, knob.
Yeah. And how you keep it? Yeah, there.
Yeah.
I'm sure the ladies are gonna love that.
Oh, they're gonna love to polish it. I'm telling you that much. You see Shadow just like, oh, how I miss the homeland.
Okay, so biggest immediate, is anything on fire, metaphorically or literally at the moment?
At the moment now, we are waiting for the little ones to see if the hunters are indeed attacking the place of the undead. The female undead.
Yes.
If they all there in full number, we might have an advantage and we might not. Do we want to engage with that, or maybe pick them up as they leave?
How
loyal are you to the undead, Shadow? Like, throws out her hands, and you see Snow. We are loyal to the city, Shadow. We are loyal to the city, and any breach that would harm the city, we must defend it.
I just sort of clear my throat to get... The dead ones have been warned, and they are putting in measures, so I am sure that the hunters will be ready to strike, but find it difficult to do at this moment. Meaning, it would be foolish for them to attack. Meaning they will need to retreat, to go back. That will lead us to where they are. And if they are split up when going back, we can use this to try to at least pick off some of them.
You see, Shadow steps forward. I have been studying, King. Their ways are not the ways we think. They are difficult to spot for any of our kind. They could be anyone, anywhere, at any given time. They are like daggers in the night. Black ones. They can eradicate the undeads in the blink of an eye. They could be in and out and we would be none the wiser.
They have one weakness. They care for other humans. And the dead ones know this. The dead ones have.
But the dead ones care for the humans as well. I have seen some of that caring.
For some of them, yes. Most of them, no.
But if we, Shadow steps forward, as war and warfare is never clean, my lord. What if we created more chaos than they did expect there to be? What if we start in another term of fire? An unknown chaos element.
You have my curiosity.
Say, the hunters are worried about humans. Well, we like humans, but there's no skin of our teeth if some of them die for the cause. Enough of wars have died. It's war after all. The vampires, the undeads, have some weird affection for them. If we create a situation where humans are in direct threat or die in the vicinity, wouldn't that prompt the hunters to defend them? Even the undeads. Wouldn't that create a situation where we would know who the hunters are? It's a guerrilla warfare. It is not clean, my lord. War is never clean.
And what other casualties apart from humans are you planning on?
As long as none of us or an acceptable number fall, if undeads fall, do we care? Again, you see, like snow. There is a balance to this place, please. You are new to this city. You do not understand how this place works. The old one has worked so hard to keep this balance. There needs to be balance. She almost like pleads to you. You see Shadow almost like, you are too tainted by this world, Snow. This is not our home. What do we care if there's no balance? Oh, what is that noise? Someone's tapping. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was that.
Yeah.
You see, it is not our world, but many of our kin cannot return to the homeland, meaning we cannot leave a place that's on fire.
But it will be the undead's fire. They should also sacrifice. If we can drive out the hunters, this is again Shadow speaking. Wouldn't that be fair?
Well, as long as we do not want wars on several fronts.
And even so, could you not then, Shadow again speaks, if you're so concerned about the welfare of the undeads, speak to the keeper of that realm, plan it, so it may seem in chaos but is controlled. I'm sure she's willing to sacrifice some, if not all.
I have someone that we could speak to. Someone I think you would find that has more likely already thought out some places that would need some attention from these hunters.
I do not want to sit and wait for them to always do the attack. I do not want to be passive. We need to be strong, Shadow says.
We will take an active part. My blades are not done. they will not rest yet. I'm just thinking the more fires that are lit, the harder it will be to control them. The more chaos will spread.
We can thrive in that chaos.
Exactly.
You see Shadow almost grins, like just as horrific as you do in the dark. And Dexter, also sitting on a chair, poking one of his very long fingernails with a dagger, also grins. Chaos, my liege.
Get the forces ready. And you, and I look at Dexter. I have someone who's getting too comfortable with my name and think they hold power. Someone, if I were to show up, might need to give a favor of sorts, but that would only be if I showed up.
Oh, he clicks his very long nail. Are we doing a, don't pray tell, deception?
Oh, yes.
Well,
And no better than you. And you've known me the longest. You can pull these things easily for a moment or two, and when they don't expect it at all, I'll allow you to even strike them down.
well, my liege. I will do my bestest to be your pompous, beautiful ass. Send me to said target.
And I will tell him everything and every interaction I've ever had with Queen of Bones, where to find her, and all of that.
As they engage in the conversation, the camera's going to pan out into said park where Shiv stands with Hazimoto. I'm going to go a little bit back as the conversation is winding down, and he said, well, I will take the precious. I will keep it safe.
I will call Eve. I will make sure that she's prepared for your people.
This will be the best way to protect. And we are nearly there. Miss Price, we are so close.
But you need to grant me access.
Of course. Of course.
Where would you keep them?
In my private domain. There's a special hidden place.
You are no fool, Hashimoto. And by this you give me access. Surely.
As I have said, dearest Miss Price, we are in this together, and we all must sacrifice, and I am willing to sacrifice all for this.
Can I do an insight check?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Oh God, I was a little bit hungry last time. I still am. So you, sorry, what do you want me to roll? Is it wits awareness or insight? Insight?
Yeah, wits insight.
Cool. So that's 2 successes?
It's very sincere.
Okay. Wait. I accept. I do.
Do you have any left of the blood?
Do I? I don't know.
Oh, you can do a
Do I?
roll. High or low?
Low?
No.
No, I don't. I it's all spent.
I understand. And he reaches his very elegant hands into his breast pocket, and he pulls out one.
Like, I think I'll go very rapidly, like, almost grab, snatch it, kind of reaction to it, this. you. What time is it? Sorry. breaking everything
What,
right now.
1:30?
I'll help them move it. I'll make sure that they are securely from my place. Would you have someone from your assistants help
course.
us?
Of course.
I think I need to see them.
He bows very, very, very low and honorably.
I'll cut
in-
it back, but not as
No, he's very
nicely as
low.
him.
No. And he says,
I'm more acknowledging that.
I am your servant in this.
I'm not sure I've ever said thank you.
You don't need to thank me. We want the same thing, Miss Price.
See our loved ones again. Yes. I don't mean to be rude, but I will be leaving now. I need to see that this is done. The sooner the better. I'm sure they already have eyes on the hotel.
Of course.
You don't have... No. I guess you don't have any way of helping them transition the move.
They
In a
will
more gentle
bring
way.
wards as best as they can. Not towards all, but for few.
The faster that you can meet me back there, the
Consider
better.
it already in motion.
I'll place my hand on his, just like very gentle. Thank you. Good night. And I'll
Again,
see
he
you
bows
soon.
very deeply.
Yeah. And I'll tiptoe out the park and on my bike and then unless anything else happens. That's my plan.
That's your plan. All right,
Yeah,
then.
that's my plan.
Gonna jump into the scene with the prince.
Ooh, yeah. On his way to Catalina. Ah.
Did he call ahead? Yes, he did, didn't he? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did, but I can't quite remember. I'll leave it up to the GM.
Well, yeah, you did get someone in last episode I was in. You did get someone to send a message.
Yeah. No. You're good to go.
Yeah, well, I forget, where does she keep Haven? She is in...
Well, right now she's taken over some of the gangrel.
Yeah.
So there's an
So probably one of
old
those-
beat up bar.
Oh, well.
A
Yeah,
biker
business
bar, of
dream.
course.
Yeah. I suddenly feel Jimmy Hoffa on a bad day. Anyway, I'll walk in.
You see, it's closed peculiar enough, and none of Catalina's crew is there, except for her.
Well, and she did say she was sending out people to watch on points of entrance.
Yep. She's dressed in a leather jacket, white tank, dark denim pants, ripped in the knees, like your biker boots. Hair just swift to the side. She looks very much like herself as she stares at you, sitting on one of the bar stools in the very, very shut down bar. Like a dive bar, very, very biker dive bar with all the Budweiser logos and all like posters and shit. If you ever seen a dive bar, this is the dive bar.
Good evening, Primogen. Gives a courteous little bow.
She tips her head. You're not sure if it's a slight or actually in curtsy, and says, "My prince."
I am sorry to trouble you at short notice, but there was one or two things that I would like to discuss with you concerning the city's future.
Ah, you have me curious, young prince.
First, though, let me begin by, and I am being sincere now, sending some compliment.
She puts her arms across her chest, like, you're not sure if it's lean back or defensive. There's a weird atmosphere in the dialogue. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, weird.
Yeah. You picked the right side a while back. And after that, you have worked tirelessly to better both yourself and your clan, and you're gaining territory and building rock upon rock. You have had nothing handed to you. All you have, what you have earned. That is respectful.
Grazia. Keen observation for such a young prince.
Well, and that is why I truly do hope that we shall be able to keep continuing that. But you see, there are some vipers in this city. Some not to be completely trusted.
She was laughed.
And I'm not talking about internal Camarilla politics here. I'm talking about something else. Something darker.
This city.
Something that can threaten all that you have built and all that I want to build. And all that our kind wants to build.
I know of which you are speaking of, young prince.
So what I wanted to make absolutely sure is that we keep working towards maintaining our kind's whole.
I completely agree.
And that we understand that traditions must be kept honored. That there is an importance to what the Camarilla stands for. It is how we survive, by staying hidden and by manipulating from the shadows. But also that this is a rapidly changing world, many forms, and thus needs someone, what shall we say, adaptable. Be able to be in positions to, not someone too, what shall we say, rigid. Is the word. Or settled is perhaps the best phrase of. I think it's important to recognize new and younger talents, and when they have proven themselves, to give them the opportunity to, well, shine.
Which new and younger talent? ¿Por qué, young prince?
Well,
are you speaking of?
Well, you yourself have introduced a newborn member of your clan, but you're still only 3.
Ah, true.
But half of what the Nosferatu sports, less than both the Vantru and the Toreador.
Yes, this is sad. Unfortunate still.
Yes. I understand these things must not be rushed and should not be rushed, but perhaps it's time you start looking for another candidate. Or perhaps someone within your clan in the city who's you feel should be honored with such a gift. I'll leave that matter, of course, entirely up to you.
This is very generous, young prince.
Oh, well, it's just not generous, it's partly recognition of your good work and your capabilities, partly survival. We will need people for blood, protect the city. And also because, well, strictly speaking, we both know how politics.
She gets up. She takes off her coat, very, like, non-threatening. almost like walks very slowly around you, not non-threatening.
Hmm.
Like she steps on an old cigarette and just flicks it away. ¿Por qué, sweet prince? Are you planning to clean house?
Let us just say that the meeting tonight will be important. And someone who has violated real law punished.
Understandably so.
Leaving was us what shall we say, a man short.
And you need my support.
Not so much need as I want.
She almost like she looks around if there's an audience. You need my support.
Yes, but more than that, I want it. Because I believe for this city prosper in the future, we need the likes of you. We'll need the likes of me. We'll need the talents that the brewer possess, and we'll need the talents that the Ventru possess. And least of all, it does not need centuries of grudges being put forth for benefits. And certainly not before the Camarilla or any clan.
I
Such
agree.
pettiness
I
belongs
agree.
to the old world and the old kind, not us, not the new wine, so to speak. And also, there was another matter. And I must begin with saying I mean not to pry, I do not mean any offense.
And again, before you continue, the camera's going to very show that she walks almost like a Black Panther. She glides back and forwards as you are standing. Like, I'm guessing, do a composure, because she
sure.
is
Resolve
older
composure.
and more powerful than you. Like, you know this.
I know very well what she is. Reason why I generally
And then
like to
she's
the
walking
best.
very like.
Yeah, 4 successes.
And then just so we understand the stage, it's this dark dive bar.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with politics. I think. Of course, trust is also. But enough of that. By pure chance, I learned something. Go looking for it. It's none of my business. And now that I am younger than you, a contention that might have caused some understandable frustrations on your part about my place in the city. But during my short time, I have learned one thing. And that is other kindred matter to us. Some reasons. And the bonds we share there are important. And it's easy to let grudges, bad ideas, and annoyances and grievances take hold. But before we know it might be too late, and our own pride might have stood between us and someone we cared for.
Her eyes narrow.
That is something I learned a bit too late. But it's not too late for everyone. So, like I said, I will not try, I will not ask, I will never bring it up again. All I will say is, if you still care for her, I would recommend mending this. If it's not. Sometimes forgiveness is truly.
She walks up to you, and for a flicker of a moment you see the redness of the protein, the animalism in her eyes as she leans into your ear. Little one, Un poquito. I know you think you know. And it's very endearing to me. I will be loyal to you. But you have a snake in your house. Someone you call a dear friend.
Enlighten me. I beg of you.
You are to be a leader. You're to be a king of us, young prince. Coming here, telling me words of wisdom, of your knowledge, and you know how our society and how our relationship works. And yet, sweetest, youngest of the princes, some of the closest to you wishes you harm.
Well, I would of course be grateful at the person out.
If you look, you'll know. Prove to me that you are a king worthy to take a knee to. And I'll kneel. You will have all of me. I will lay down my sword. I would die for you, my liege. But prove it to me that you know how to find your enemies. I do not kneel easily to suits and pretend kings. But me and mine, fiercely loyal to true kings. Be a true king. Find out who wants to harm you.
I will. And thank you for the audience and the words of wisdom. And as he gets up, and like I said, I cannot do anything else. And to not advise.
Yeah, because you see her eyes narrow as
Not
she...
to tell you. What I will do, say this. I will ask of you. On behalf of someone who does not even know that I am asking. That whatever comes, whatever happens, at the very least, speak to you. And then I'm going to do an insight on her reaction. Because I want to know if that's the one she's talking about being potentially on the one on the inside. I'm going to do a row check first to increase my dice pool. Okay, that's good. And that's one more dice. So that's those two. 3. And that one. Hallelujah. That is good. They don't cross over, right? Like the special successes does not like a red and a black can't be paired. They have to be 2 blacks or 2 reds, right?
Yeah. For the 10, there for the double upset.
Yeah, for the double.
I think it is. I might be wrong.
And then I only got 5 successes. It's
5. You're unsure. Because you see that her eyes narrow, and in the end, there's a little of the red.
yeah. But why is it because I'm talking about JJ or because she's a potential snake in the grass? That's the question, isn't it?
I can't give you that. I'm just saying she.
No, it doesn't. But that was worth a try. Well, I'll be seeing you in how time flies. A little under 2 hours.
My liege, young prince.
And he gets up and starts walking. An interesting atmosphere, this place.
Indeed. And you travelled alone, obviously, because you went from Elizabeth to this place. Yeah.
It is, which of course was a point of putting myself in her hand, gambling that she would not chop the head off, which is sort of good gambling. But I was fairly certain she is not with the Anarchs, and fairly certain she's not part of a plot to defraud, and she Yeah, well, that is, her loyalty seems to be as safe as not. And then it's this little princeling. Onward to the next on the agenda, which is Odd Molly.
As she travels that way, Shiv returns to her hotel. On this time, I'm sure she has the calling into the conclave.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, did I get that? I couldn't remember if that had.
Or we wouldn't have gotten it before now because
No,
it
you wouldn't
wasn't
get it now.
sent before you already left Hashimoto when it was sent, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't get it before now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
see-
rushing you through the doors.
Yeah, you see
Right,
Eve running towards you. There's been something came through from the prince. And she gives it.
I'll read the notes. Just acknowledge the meeting. What time is it?
What time was the meeting?
4 o'clock.
2 hours.
Yeah. That's fine. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've time. Eve, come with me, please. How is the planning going?
The security's bumped, the camera's bumped, everything's bumped.
It's not enough people, Eve.
It's not enough? She looks around and there's plenty of security.
Okay, just because Marianne can't remember, obviously, I'm going to mute Daniel right now because that is really.
I can just do this and just wave at me when I can listen again, okay?
Yep.
Oh no, it's just there's so much feedback coming in.
Okay,
from you.
what we're going to do then, we're going to do a little bit of a break so we see if we can fix the
Okay.
feedback. And we'll be back after a tiny break. Because this then is perfect, because then we can fix the little technical stuff. Back in a minute. Bye.
Right.
Welcome back from the break. I think we fixed our technical problem. So I'm just gonna jump straight in back again with the scene with Shiv as she has returned to the hotel, the Y, and
and-
Eve has given and security. Let's go.
And I had a technical question because I couldn't remember. Again, I'm so sorry to everyone. The party, the art, kind of like the thing, the event. When was this planned? It was planned for now, right? So
Later in the
because
evening.
But it's like 1 in the night, so it's past evening.
Yeah, but it's.
I just need to know how much I should lay it on her.
The thing is now, they got caterers, they got a DJ, they got everything going.
But is there people there?
Yeah, but not. They say they're still coming.
Okay, it's night. What the fuck are these people? These human, living, breathing people? Okay, fine.
She also said, mistress, I've been trying to get hold of Alexander to open up to the velvet rope.
Is he not answering? Is that what you're saying?
The door is shut.
Shut?
Because we thought maybe could like usher through party people from the velvet.
I'll sort that, but not now. Is anyone from the art gallery here? Where are the critics? Where are the people on the list.
They're coming. They're coming, mistress. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Roll a die. 1 die.
Fuck! I've like rolled 2 separate dice and it's the same fucking low number. So
Low?
no, it's the yeah.
You feel an enormous amount of rage towards Eve. She's a failure. She's pathetic. This is pure rage. Is that like when
where am I and how many people
you're
are around
standing
me?
still like towards the elevators because she's been following you, and you've been rushing through and saying, "Why is this not done? Why is this not done?" And you see it, and she's like,
How far from the elevator? How far from the wall?
say 1.5 meter.
How many people around me right now?
Well, you're in towards where the foyer, but the elevator's on the side, so the people are more in the main part of the foyer. You're not with the desk, you're closer to the elevators. So you're not standing in a crowd.
No.
But if you make a massive scene, they're gonna know.
No. But I will take her hand and I'm going to like forcefully rush to the elevator and just grabbing her hand, pushing her to the doors.
She's running with us.
And I'm putting my nails into her like her wrist.
You hear a little squeal.
This is not meant for pleasure, Eve. And I do hope sincerely that you understand my intentions.
Mistress, I'm so sorry. I'm doing it as best as I can.
It's not good enough, is it? Is it?
No.
And I'll turn her around so she can look at the lack of
you see almost like a perplexed pose in her because she's not used to this. She's almost like she's taken by surprise, and she's like, yes, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good.
I shouldn't have to keep fucking reminding you to do your job, Eve.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I'll do better. I'll do it better. Immediately, please, mistress. Immediately better.
I'll release her wrist. Right now, I need you to get your shit together, right?
Of course.
Hashimoto's people are going to contact you. And we are going to have a little moving party.
Of course.
So please gather your most trusted and best people for this task, Eve, because we cannot fail, can we? And I'll slightly hold her jaw.
You see she recoils, and you see pure fear.
Now, love. No need for that.
No.
Though I do actually like the look that you have.
You see she almost freezes, terrified.
That is rather sexy, Eve.
Whatever the mistress needs. You see a quiver of a lip. You can do another roll, high or low. Well, high, you want high.
Rolling a 2.
Use another die!
Yeah, no. This is my 3rd die, so I need to backpedal to...
Or maybe
Use
you
the
need to
same
use
die.
just the same die again and again, let them warm up.
Yeah, but I want to have because I held my hand here, and now I just want to touch her lips.
You thrive on her misery and fear.
Yeah.
Her misery and fear is actually...
When it dings, I'm going to push her into the elevator. I know when that happens, but
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. She's fearful. Mistress,
Good.
I beg of you. You have more important things to do, and I need to make you proud. I need to make sure you're safe. Please, mistress.
You should have led with that, Eve. Such a fucking disappointment.
It's almost like your vision goes a little bit weird and red as you look at her.
Well, I have 3 hunger dice,
Yeah.
so I am...
And you almost like you feel like you're
Can I do a rouse check?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Donnie,
No,
these
okay,
are
it's a
monsters.
7. So I passed that one when I needed it.
But as you like, almost like you like lick your teeth, and you like almost lap up her fear, you hear mistress, and a hand
Sorry.
slams on the elevator before it shuts.
I look back really quickly as I
Adnan,
kind of. Yes, darling.
mistress,
I turn towards him.
for security reasons, I would very much like you to take this headpiece in. It'll be quicker to contact me in the security of this evening.
Of course.
Eve, I would very much like to fix up the same on you, more hidden, since she's supposed to be in public. If it's okay for you, mistress.
Of course it is. See, if when someone does it well, they'll get what they deserve. Adnan, dear,
Mistress.
what is it that you want? If you could have anything, what would that be?
To keep you safe.
No, not that. For you. Not me. Forget me in a moment.
Confused. My sole purpose is to keep you safe.
Yes, of course it is. But if you could have anything, well, me, I could be a prize as well.
He looks at Eve. Eve looks weird at him.
And I just take her head and I turn her away and just hold her head kind of sideways. So she can look at us in the mirror of the elevator, but she can't look at us directly.
I am sure there's a time for this, mistress, when you are not in danger. My sole focus at this time is to keep you safe and this place safe. If Eve has transgressed, I'm sure your punishment will be just and fair, as you are just and fair. But right now, if it so pleases the mistress, I need Eve to get her ready for the security.
You're ruining their mood, aren't you? I don't think you deserve that price after all. Fine, and I'll let her go. Fine, do with her as you please.
As you wish, mistress.
Leave me the fuck alone, both of you.
And quickly get out of that fucking elevator!
Boop, boop.
There's a weird atmosphere in that elevator.
I think
Shiv's mind is dripping with purple colors of red and black as she ascends, to her domain. The camera's going to pan out to the Moth King.
Moth King! Yay, everything is great. Oh wait, no, I remember where I was. No, it isn't. Anything that's no shit has hit the fan while sort of me and Dexter has been colluding.
Well, you're colluding. We're going to start that if you send him out or not, or if you send him out now. On the outside of the hidden market.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that because I'm expected to show up tonight, but he whatever process he has to do to get in, to get ready and whatever freaky stuff he does, and I make it out that way, so because we're still buddies and tease each other, so.
But in front of you,
mm-hmm.
Because you know you, and you know that because you can do that the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, it takes him like that, and you see he does this, and you're staring at yourself.
Oh, finally a beautiful face to look on.
This ugly mug. I don't know what my mother did to me. Dropped me on the floor, perhaps.
It's rare that you're actually allowed to do this, And I know you do it when you're not supposed to. I know you.
Only for getting the ladies, sweet king.
I know, and some of them aren't as happy with the performance always. And I don't want my name sullied.
Never. Sometimes, but never. Not in this aspect, dearest friend. I know the cost in this endeavor.
Tonight is gonna be messy, and the nights to come are gonna be bloodier. Go forth, and if you sense that you are in danger and you cannot take her head tonight, if you do not have a way out ready and clear, don't overstep.
Say so high.
If it's someone you do not need to prove yourself to, it's me.
I find the bestest in these situations to let them do the talking.
And I'm actually just gonna grab his shoulder and sort of just not bring him in close, because it's weird, because it's my own face.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward.
But just sort of give him a look and sort of squeeze his shoulder and be like, go forth. Your stories. Though you can see mine written on me, yours will be sung through the halls.
From all the bars and taverns and not horses.
Well, Feywild, some of the horses sing. That's just, yeah, don't worry about it.
I do not fear destiny, brother, he said.
Destiny fears you, my friend.
He laughs and you see with like he walks up and he does almost like a weird, the whole gliding through the hole in the wall just in reality. And he's like,
yeah.
Off then, adventure calls. Stay pretty in your gowns, king. Let me do the heavy lifting.
I just let him go and be like, that's one headache to, well, not gone. I'm gonna seek out some of my knives and take out a knife that I've had for a long time and just make sure that it's clean and that it's sharp and that it's nice. Sheathe it and make sure it's ready. And then I need to go out and try to, get some fucking glamour points. Because I am starved. And if I'm gonna do some shit, I need to have some points.
Yeah. You go. You can do, you find people. So you can do your harvests and see how it goes. I'm gonna jump in while you do that. I could jump in with the said undead prince of the city.
Yep. The undead prince needs to make one pit stop on his way towards the Molly. Just a quick one. He takes out his little black book, consult his menu options, and to see if there's any addresses lying between where he is now and where he's going.
Oh no!
And picks whatever would be easiest to do a little quick B&E to procure some fast food.
You have a very lovely old folks' home that is quiet this time of night.
Perfect. Well, let's stop there.
And
as he gets there, he sends a text message to Jack Dillon. I've written that said text message. Should I send it to the GM at once? And then you can spoil it.
Yep.
I'll just send it to the GM.
Send it.
There it is. Sent to you in Messenger.
I'm just gonna quickly go. I'm also just gonna
send it. Asked.
I'm just gonna send the GM a thing as well, because I'm gonna try to locate someone. But
now I want to send her something as well. I just don't know what it will be. I'll figure something out.
Damn.
Oh, we have talked about this before.
Yeah.
I'm just altering the deal a little, plan a little.
Ja.
Okay, du
Så det ble lagt klar.
Yeah. That's what I meant already, but it's going to be used in a tad different way than originally planned.
Oh my god, I love this. Send meg sånn, for dere er I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. From Jack Dylan, you get just a code of copy, of course.
Yeah, excellent. And then I take a little gander into. Well, let's see. We're probably gonna have to use a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna use unseen passage to sneak about the old folks home unseen. Yeah.
You can do that, and then you just do the check so you don't drain her.
Yeah.
Like just a rouse check, basically.
Yeah.
And if you're good, you're good, because it's a
Yeah,
basic
6,
feeding.
that's a pass, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a pass.
And these old people shall just take a little bit from one, a little bit from another, and a little bit for the third. And try to slake away 2 points of hunger.
Actually, I'm gonna give you one scene in there, actually. As you are feeding on these old nunas. What did they say in Italian?
Nana is singular, nani?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
No. I don't remember, but it's yeah.
Nanu. No, wait.
No. As the light comes in, the very covered with just glimmers of light in these very old folky rooms. As you've done like feasting on one of these grandmamas with all the pictures and like memorabilia of a life lived. You could do wits awareness.
Wits awareness.
No.
Well, that's
No,
not my.
no,
That's
yeah.
That's not my. That's not my forte. Maybe if I don't roll a d10, but actually, three successes. 3.
3. As you're fed and your beast that has been like the beast always wants more, and you have to you have to fight it back. Like you have to pull your fangs back in your skull.
Tonight.
Almost shouting at it. It's almost like, again, you get this distinct feeling of being human, like the hairs in the back of your neck stands directly up, and you almost like you feel like Mr. Falcone, not Mr. Master. You feel a presence, yeah, and that's because you feel a presence in the room with you. You turn around, and almost like for you, from being the predator, you feel for a moment like prey. It's unsettling. You're used to being predator. Prey is uncomfortable to you now.
Time for this now. Pop my head out in the hallway, up and down. I can't see anything.
Quiet. You hear a clock on the wall.
Mine.
As you say that and you looked out, and almost like you lean in, getting ready to leave, you feel a hand delicately on your shoulder.
Correct.
But it's as it happens, it's almost like it feels weird and almost like a dreamlike state. You hear Ophelia's voice say, "Change what is happening. Change it."
Trying, but I can't see what it is yet.
You're blind because you're looking too hard. Almost like a ghostly whisper. You were chosen for a reason. As she fades into the ether.
You seeing, idiot? You fucking busy playing that Machiavellian asshole. Said. It's to do with connected back there, which means it's connected. Black Duke to the Dark Duke. Fates of Ophelia, Dean, Eden. It's connected to them. Oh, it really is. I don't secret we share. It was also with our to the past. But
It's almost like mentally fatiguing. Almost like there's too many asks of you.
that bloody bastard.
And
What's
as
the
he
fucking
says
die
that, the clock strikes 3. You hear it bell through the old folks' home.
Well, gotta run, or turn into a bloody pumpkin. We'll cast the die tomorrow. She'll try. See if I cannot. Oh, I gotta buy time. Take a few minutes. Off he runs to meet with the other Molly.
Off to Molly. Well, dearest Shiv.
I think she's hurrying upstairs to change something else and go up top to her precious.
It's almost like you expected him to see him there, Adam. But he's not.
Yeah, I think she'll have like eyes in every corner.
And you see them there. Ever gliding. Perfect. Preserved.
I think she'll kind of just glide in, look at around the room, and then actually kind of lie on top of the casket, looking at them, just admiring the moment, and trying to kind of capture the moment, the light from this room, the ambience, the smells, just everything that is here now. I have to move you, my love. You're not safe. I don't know what I will do not keeping you this close. I don't know why I trusted the old wizard. No, that's Chris words. Hashimoto. But it felt right. It felt like the right decision. And I have to follow through. And as I say that, I'll put the vial to my lips and drink.
You roll over on your back on the glass of sarcophagus and drink. And as you drink, the scene is different. Shiv glides out, and she sees the very long black hair as she glides out of her.
What?
Glides out. Almost like through water, you see the black long hair gliding in a liquid ether. And you land ever so gracefully in Aiden's old apartment. And he stands there, and he grabs you. And Trixie's there.
Family. My loved ones. And I say that with compassion because, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, you're still in shock. He wipes, almost like wipes away imaginary like sweat off your brow and moves your hair.
I expect that we've had this conversation a million times, but I still don't quite understand it all.
She mustn't know. That's, as we said, she mustn't know that you can be the sometimes and pull the strings.
But how can I do that? Have I?
In time, you see, almost like Trixie like nuzzles in. You know, we hide things, Shiv. We hide things in the in-betweens, in the pockets of time and the places. She speaks different in here.
I know you, Trixie. I know you're master of this. It's why I admired you.
This thing, this house, it needs to be destroyed. It is dangerous.
I understand that, but how? I don't even know if my memory is of hers or of my own. I have so many questions. You say I can come back, but as what? Again, you probably answered a million times, and I apologize for being tedious, but... And I grab his hand.
Yeah, and he's like, I know you are confused. This was your idea, actually.
My?
Because of the first night. To hide you so you could manipulate her. You were the hero in this story.
I don't understand.
She wants to bring the body to the pit and be reborn completely. And in that sense, there's Trixie's essence will be destroyed. And so will we.
But that's what you're saying. It won't happen, right? It cannot happen. Not like that.
No. But that depends on Hashimoto's last sacrifice to make the ritual complete. If he sacrifices himself with the power of the Jinn,
then it will happen or not.
Then she is reborn. Completely.
And if he lives, then it...
He cannot do the last part of the ritual. But we then trust in Trixie. We can stop it.
But what about Callisto? I know it doesn't
cannot,
matter.
Yeah, he chased. We cannot save everyone. And Callisto's... The human she once was is far gone.
But you say... This is me being selfish once again. So fucking selfish. Will we remember each other? Aiden? Will I remember you? Will you remember?
Yes,
what
please.
will...
He brushes your hair against it and kisses your forehead and he said, "This is what Trixie and the goddess has offered us, is a second chance. The second
Because
chance.
if I don't know who you are, it does not matter.
You will. You will. We will have a second chance. We will not be like they were.
Trixie, promise.
Pinky swear." She gives up to Pinky.
I'll put up my pinky. What about you?
I have been reborn. But to be reborn, the umbilical cord needs to be cut. The place we're in right now, this old body needs to be destroyed because it's dangerous. It can't be used. I do not live here. I can visit. I don't live here. My mother's and father's gift is that now I don't need the form. I'm beyond the physicality of form.
And what about her, Rose? What about...
She'll go.
Or was that just...
She'll go where she's supposed to go, Shiv. Like they all do. You just make sure she doesn't wake up and sees you. He hugs you very tightly.
I'll
You are the
caress
bravest
him.
of us. Fucking hell, Shiv. He kisses your forehead. Fucking hell, and you're mad idiot.
I look up at him. I still don't know what I'm doing.
And then you see Trixie look at you. The horses. Don't. She look. And she shoves you. And at that moment, you're back in your body. And you remember nothing of this. You remember making out with Aiden and having nice sexy time and all good stuff.
Cool. I'm so
Great.
happy for Shiv. And on that note, I'll just blow my nose because that's what I
Awesome.
do.
But on that note, Moth King,
Yes.
what kind of message? Was it moth mail or banality mail?
No, this was to locate.
Locate. Yeah?
And I wanted the moth to return.
Yeah, and
to
you get a
me.
location.
Yes. Then I'll get my steed, and I will go there.
All right. But you actually get to it looks like a warehouse. Not a big building.
Yeah. And
Your horse is like, it smells strange, Malish.
be close by. Be
What
ready.
form do you wish, Malish?
Something inconspicuous for now. Something that could belong.
He goes back into more of a street mutt of a dog.
Yeah. And then I am going to cast Ghost Seek on myself, so nobody can see me. Hopefully. Just gonna roll
Go
on
seek
that.
on yourself?
Huh?
You're gonna go seek on yourself?
Yes.
What?
So that way I'm stealthy and nobody can hopefully see me.
Yeah. I was like, what? What are you doing?
Oh yeah. No, it's me who's gonna be. Nobody can see me. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure that if somebody sees a dog, they'll be like, no, a dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That is 7 successes.
You are. I'll try. We'll try. And 2. Oh, 6. Okay.
Ooh.
Good. And
Yeah.
it was the skull. It was a red one. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Then I need to. Okay.
Then I'm going to go where I assume the moth has given me some sort of, just not like the general direction of the, but I assume inside, so I'm gonna head there.
You go through different corridors. It's a warehouse, but it's not very glass. It's more like a heavy industry. Like there's a lot of metal and concrete.
Yeah.
There's a weird echo sensation, but as you glide through it, all of a sudden you hear a conversation.
I'm gonna stand for a moment just to sort of pick up on the nature of the conversation. If it's something that's trying to be held secret, is it anger, is it frustration, is it...
Is someone is on a telephone? Oh, moth thingy in the hand.
Someone speaking on the light box.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you hear JJ's voice.
Yeah.
I know. It's all coming down to these nights that unfolds now. I've tried. No. Stop saying that. I've tried. I know. I have dealt with it. It's dealt with. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna be like last time, I promise you. He's different now. I promise you he's different now. Don't you dare. You still believe in me, don't you? I know what you sacrificed. A couple of nights more and we will be through. I know. And then you hear like the tech. Plop.
Can I, while being invisible, can I sort of, if I talk, do I then immediately give away my location?
Well, if you try to do a hide,
Yeah.
like a stealth,
Stealth?
then it's
Yeah.
dark. So we'll see.
A stealth dex or just stealth?
Dex stealth.
Okay.
Ooh, you gotta. It's gotta be. It has to be. Oh shit! I had an 8.
You have 8. Okay.
I shouldn't say that, but that's what I have, and I need to do a rouse. Oh no, she's hungry.
What if I also have an 8? Are we at stalemate then?
But it goes in your favor.
It goes in my favor.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to sort of, in the large goblin way of sort of probably getting up onto something and, not...
you crawl.
I'm not gonna standing, in a doorway or somewhere obvious, just so, and somewhere that's, like, looking at the room, and if I talk, to hopefully sort of make a little bit of an echo so it's harder to locate where I am. Where does your loyalty lie, warrior?
Well, you look at her and she turns around and you see she pulls out immediately 2 guns. Or 2 hand shooting arrow thingies.
Two of the owies, yeah.
Why do I know that voice? She says as you see she scans, and almost like her eye color changes a little bit in the dark.
I came here to speak to a warrior, as a warrior.
Well, you're hiding in the shadow then. That sounds more like an assassin than a warrior.
I am skilled in more than one thing, warrior, but you see, I'm starting to doubt if my original plan would go in my way or not.
Then step out of the shadows. You would have tried to kill me by now if that was your intent.
Which is why I will ask one more time. Where does your loyalty lie?
I don't generally give up my allegiance to shadows and assassins and thieves of the night. I am loyal to the city, to the bloodline, to the Camarilla creature.
To your prince?
Of course.
Hard times. Well, to say they were going to come would be very late of me. Now, as you said, if I wanted to attack you, if I wanted to kill you, I could have done so. So please.
You almost see like a smile with fangs in the dark. Like, almost, please, bitch.
But please, do not point those things at me immediately as I step out.
She puts it to herself. Well, then show yourself, warrior. Lay down your arms, and I will lay down mine.
Is there like a window or something where light is coming in?
Yeah, in front of where she's been standing with the phone.
Yeah.
She's like in the middle. There's a lot of like big, almost like cement blenders. You're not really sure what that things, big industrial things. Banality.
Yeah, I just want to sort of, in the flair of the dramatic, sort of just have a shadow sort of come and sort of just try to then stand there, like stepping into the light, but just sort of for a moment have the shadow sort of cover her.
Mm-hmm. She's still like very like the old movie Romeo and Juliet. She's holding the guns out.
Yeah. And I'm holding a dagger, but not sort of by the sheath, but sort of like this, presenting it.
Well, then she uncocks. Are we laying down arms or just unsheathing? Well, sheet, not unsheath, but sheet.
I am
She's
placing
like,
the dagger down.
well then she does the same, and she like steps up.
I am sure there is many things going on in your world right now.
Does
But
JJ know you in this form though?
no.
No, she's like, you see the suspicion and the I have seen your kind before.
And you have seen me, just not in this.
I know you. Your voice.
I have spoken with your prince. I have met in the chambers. The first time under disguise. First time we met, I was Mr. Black.
It was like then she's like she writes Trickster King, Nightmare Creature, aren't you?
Yes.
The walker of the dreams and the nightmares, the in-between creatures.
Yes, and at the moment, the things you call hunters that are gearing up, that are starting a war, has not started war with only your kind, but mine as well.
They always do. They are equal opportunists. They are vermins.
Yes, but vermins need to be dealt with.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Do it need to be right now? Almost like she grits her teeth.
Yes, and trust me, through almost grave teeth myself and just like actually showing that like this is not something I want to do, but something that has to be done. If there was, let's say, if I could choose, then no, but they are playing their hand. And this is an opportunity. Now, your prince is someone that I can see someone who is good for this city.
She nods.
And we have been useful to each other, but I wanted to speak to a warrior.
She narrows her eyes. So then, warrior to warrior, what do you suggest?
I have those around me that want to start some chaos, but I do not want this to be done from out of, well, without you having a chance to prepare. I wanted someone who's a warrior to know what's about to come, and that giving you the opportunity to knowing that this will be to strike to a common enemy.
Just gonna ask really quickly, Taiyai, does JJ know about the attack from the hunters on Shiv's estate?
I did warn her that they were coming.
Yeah. But for her,
yeah. I think I did mention that the Tudor Prince would be the first target.
well then she says.
Because I didn't see any point of not saying that. It's not like I'm betraying a trust to.
Yeah.
It's more protecting her.
Well then JJ says, I know where they are planning to strike, and to create chaos there, I have no qualms with.
No, because we need a way to make sure that these hunters will reveal themselves, and the best way to do that is to put Sons of Adams in danger, or humans, you call them.
Well, that's casualty of war, isn't it not?
Yes, which is something a warrior understands.
I agree. Yes, we might be able to take two birds with one stone. Yes. Chaos.
Yes, because with that, it will be harder for them to be gathered, not to stay hidden. They will need to reveal themselves, and that
How
is when
quickly do you need this?
my kin is ready. It's more that the opportunity is getting close, and
No, this is good. This is good. There's a meeting. There's a meeting. And there's Anox at the door. I can help you with the chaos. I can help you
excellent.
indeed.
Then, and I will pick up the knife and I will present it to her.
She picks it up. Nice balance.
Where I am from, this is a sign of, I won't call it trust, but of necessity, of when a warrior recognizes another.
We want to protect our own. And we know we need to sacrifice to do so. She grabs it. And she actually grabs your arm, like, she grabs it up.
Mm.
I am not afraid of sacrifice. Mr. Black, she says. You will find me very comfortable with sacrificing for the golds and for the city and for the princehood. I will help you with this chaos, and I know exactly when. I know you probably found me in supernatural and mystical ways, but I need to be able to contact you. Do you have a ways of doing so?
I have this thing, and I'll pick up the phone.
She looks at it and punches something with her phone, and
Yeah.
you will know. I will let you know when chaos erupts.
And if you should see, and I just sort of hold up the hand and sort of just a moth will land. If you see this approaching to you, then I will have a message for you as well.
Almost like she gives you a look of admiration.
Mm.
It's not often I meet like-minded creatures in the night. We could do great things. I appreciate you gave me an honorable warrior's gift. I will honor that. I will not betray you in this endeavor. As I said, in 1 hour there will be a meeting. Let's see if we can bait these fucking sons of Adam.
I know very well. And I will just whisper something to the moth and send it off, sort of basically straight to Shadow, just like 1 hour, go! Get ready, chop chop!
But I
And
need
then
to make arrangements, Mr.
I will
Black.
just nod and sort of just glide into the shadow. Get back to my steed.
That little bit I'm going to do in that scene there, before we have a little bit with the prince, is JJ almost like exhaling. A blood red tear runs down her cheek as she looks up at the sky. It's gonna work out. She walks towards the door and she opens the door and she stares down at someone gagged and bound. You will be the point of change. You have to be the fucking point of change. He needs to change. She stares into the night. And she picks up a phone. And she calls. It's the moon. I need you. On that note, I'm gonna go into the undead prince as he arrives at Oddmolly's.
Let's
At
look
the
at the
Elysium.
time. he sees. We'll got to make one errand after this before the conclave. He texts his technical supervisor, Harold Cosmo. But we can wait for that till next time. It's not important.
Oh, no. As he is walking towards the Elysium, cold wind, his phone rings. He sees it's from Amber Rivera, the Malkav primogen.
Miss Rivera.
Dearest, sweetest prince, I know we have spoken and we're yet to have a solution. The situation's getting dire. I'm worried about this meeting. I'm worried about many things. The city feels thick. It feels thick with Prince. What are we walking into? Please tell me.
I will give you only this, that someone has broken the rules and someone shall be punished, but fear not, it is none of yours, none of your problem.
I trust you. I trust your intentions. You've shown me nothing but, and I need to trust you. You hear someone speaking in the background all of a sudden, and she's like, "Who's here?" And then you hear like, blah, 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 blah. I'm on the phone. Can you just wait a minute? And then you hear almost like someone's walking through doors. And then you hear Amber Rivera, what are you doing in my... And then the sound goes weird. Shh. And then you hear weird singing.
I recognize the voice.
Because it's in her, it's like just a voice. Almost like it's Amber's voice singing. And then you hear,
Fuck it.
bye. Click. And on that note, I'm gonna end the episode.
Fuck it, I'm changing my mind. I'm getting on that plane. Fuck it.
To Paris, right? Back to Paris?
Probably to the Atlantic Ocean. At rather high speed, but that's okay.
I'm not fucking up everybody. You have lots of stuff to do.
Just a little bit,
I'm
and
just
right now you're fucking up the prince more than Shiv, I think.
But
Because you did a long
I'm
time
just saying,
ago.
I've
That's
had
fine.
so much time. My NPCs have had so much time to plan. And he has a lot of stuff he can do, but I can't. It's been planned for years. I can't.
But the problem is that what I have to do now. Okay, well, fuck it. We'll have to just speed up my plans a bit. We're gonna fix a couple of them.
Good
I
luck.
mean, things will be fine, right? For someone, maybe.
I mean, let's face it.
Potentially at the
The whole Boston would be better off if it's only Chris left.
Daniel,
of vampires.
you are my only light in this experience. You are the only one that can survive in a good manner, I think.
Oh no,
right
just
now.
wait.
Oh, no, you think I can survive? No, my soul is bound to a fucking genie.
Last time, I thought you were in the bad spot, and I thought we were fine. But now
His life hangs in the balance constantly.
Oh, yeah.
If the genie
I
dies,
know.
he
Yeah,
dead.
I know.
but still, he was better off than us.
Is he
now,
though? Well,
I don't know.
no, maybe not.
The thing is, the Moth King is fucked. He's just trying to make sure that the Fae will go on at this point. That's my plan.
He's doing a swan song basically, because like he doesn't know if he's gonna live or not. He's doing the best he can.
I love that we have not given Daniel enough clues to even hint about what the fuck is going on. So
I think he got a little bit of an inclination. Hi, how was that?
There's one more shit show to fix. I mean,
one?
The list just grows.
There's so many bombs were dropped.
I knew it. I gotta
The moon?
speed up my timetable a bit.
The moon?
But if I ever get to do it, if the GM doesn't just keep derailing all timetables.
But I don't know know what you
yeah.
planned. The thing is, I tell you, I do not know because you're so tight-lipped.
No.
I don't know if I'm derailing or not. I'm just doing what my NPCs want to do.
No, it's gonna be fine. Let's see what happens. We're gonna see who shows up tonight. Essentially, that's pretty much gonna decide a lot of it.
Yeah.
Next night, we need one more night. That's one.
Is
That's
there
one.
gonna be
big
more
plan
nights?
to
Who
come
knows?
with.
You know,
I don't
in
know,
about
yeah.
an hour, war is gonna break loose. You know, full on
Well, war is not a problem. War, I mean, all that petty bullshit there is not a problem at all. Not that there's gonna be that many left to start a war technically when I'm done with this night, but
I'm
This
so
night?
excited. I'm just so excited. I've literally light a fire under my player's ass because I said it's go time. So
I think
we're
I lit
playing.
myself on fire.
I
few
mean,
as
episodes
long-
ago,
as
and
long
just
as
been
I-
walking around in flames and be like, this is fine.
It's cool.
I think
But
as long
you-
as I keep rolling fucking lows,
it's gonna be
no,
bad. It's
no
gonna be
light
bad.
is lit
Nope.
under Shiv's
gonna be very bad if she-
proverbial
yeah.
ass.
If she keeps on
It's
rolling
just-
low, it's not gonna be good for her.
No.
Thank you, dear players. I know I am horrible right now, but we are playing an endgame.
I love
And
it.
It
I
is
love
supposed
it.
to be
We do.
painfully dramatic and beautiful, and thank you so much for the trust. I know I am hard. I know. I hope you have patience with me. I'm brutal.
Not stressed at
we'll
all.
find a way to get
Fucking
vengeance.
Yeah, they will. They will. And to your viewers, what am I doing? I don't know.
Taunting
I do.
us.
I do it. I know what I'm doing. But well, don't tell them. Don't tell them. On that note, my dears players, thank you so much for your love, your engagement, your yes and to your viewers, thank you so much for your support and your love and your comments and your likes and your follows. We are here for it. And until next time, Taya's gonna be worried and you're gonna stay safe. Bye.
Bye.